Crafty Corner. My name is Miss Lisa, and I have a craft for you today. So go gather your supplies and join me while we make this cute little ducky out enjoying the rain. Has it been raining a lot lately? It does that sometime in the spring, doesn't it, boys and girls? So I thought this would be a great craft for us to work on. Come on down to the library. We have packets for you. You're going to have some orange paper for his beak. You're going to have some scrapbooking paper for his boots. You'll have a rainbow. Not a rainbow. That's an umbrella. An umbrella template. You'll have some raindrops, which I've already cut out. Your blue background paper and your cute little ducky. All right, so the first thing we want to probably do is color the umbrella. All right, so markers make it go really easy and fast, so you can get your markers ready, or if you want to use crayons or colored pencils, it's your choice. I hope you have a lot of craft supplies at home so you can make a choice. So I am coloring the umbrella handle black. I know they can be different colors, so you decide what you want. And then I have chosen purple and yellow this time for my umbrella. So I'm going to go ahead and color my outside purple, and if you can make nice broad streaks, boys and girls, then you don't have so many lines when it dries, and it makes it look nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and get this one done. Nice broad stripes all the way down of the purple, and then I'm going to make the center piece of this umbrella yellow. I would love to see your umbrellas. What colors would you pick? So maybe you want to have 3 different colors. That would be fine. You could just leave it white. It's a little boring, but if you want to have a white umbrella, you can do that. Maybe you would want to draw some flowers on it or other things, because I know that umbrellas come in all kinds of different colors and patterns. All right, once that is done, you are going to want to cut it out. This is a pretty easy shape to cut out, but if you're not good with scissors, you may want to ask an adult to help you. Now, this little point that's at the top of the umbrella is not necessary for our craft, so I am just cutting that part right off. Not even going to deal with that part of it. Make sure that you throw away your trash when you are done. All right, so I'm coming around this part of the umbrella and down the handle. All right, come on in here and cut out this part of the handle. We have more to cut out with this project, so if you're not good with scissors, this might be a good time to practice. Get better at cutting right on the black lines. All right, so my umbrella is done. So now we need to cut out the duck. And if you want, you might want to go ahead and put his little eye on. That way you can see him. He's cute. So I'm going to cut around his body here. And you probably really don't want that black line showing, but if it stays, it's no problem. So you cut a little bit on the inside of him. That helps. So we're just cutting around, and now you'll notice, don't throw away all of this yellow paper because there are something else to cut out on this yellow paper, so don't throw it all away yet. All right, so there's our ducky, and then here are his little hands. So I'm going to cut these out, and I've told you before, when there's dotted lines, that means what, boys and girls? It means where we fold. Solid lines in craft project, that's where you're going to cut. So that's been cut out. I've already cut out the raindrops. I've cut out the umbrella. The only thing we haven't done yet is to cut out his boots. So I'm going to cut that in half and lay it on top of each other. And to make the boots, I'm just going to make like an L shape. So I'm going to get it layered on top of each other. I'm just going to come up and go over and go up. I'm going to make an L shape. I'm making it a little bigger than probably is needed, because that way I can trim it down later. If you make it too small to begin with, then you can't go back and fix it. The yellow, I'm sorry, this orange is going to lay on top of the yellow to give him a orange beak. So this part could be a little tricky. So what I think I'm going to do is lay it underneath there to see where I need it. And I'm just going to take a light crayon, or this light marker here, and sort of make the shape that I want. So you want it to come more to a point than what's on the little duck itself. So it makes it easy if you cut it. If you do that and cut it out, and you can glue it back on him. You can always fix it once you've glued it on too. So let's see. If I glue this part on, and I don't really like the way that arc is happening there. So I can come back in and trim it up. There we go. Now he's got a nice ducky beak. All right, so let's see. We're going to put our duck down. He's going to be on the under the umbrella. Let me show you where the hands go. So the one without the fold is going to go over here under his beak. And the other one is going to hold the umbrella. And then his boots are going to go there. And actually, they're pretty good size. I think I'm going to just leave those alone there. I might trim it up just a little bit. So the beak, or I'm sorry, this part we're going to fold. And we're going to sort of lay the flap under the umbrella. See how that worked? And have him hold the umbrella. So once again, we're going to fold this part. This part's going to go under the umbrella handle. Then we're going to fold it over like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here so that I can have him hold the umbrella. And I'm going to fold it over, and it's already stuck right there. So then we can just place all of our pieces where we want them, where we want our umbrella. Everything looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue on his boots and just slide it up underneath him like that. And if you have it at a little bit of an angle, then it looks like he's walking in the puddles. Oops. And same thing I can do here. I can just put a little glue there and then slide it under where I want it. Okay. So then the next thing to do is turn over, and I'm not going to use glue stick for this whole big little duckling here. So I'm going to use my white glue and just scribble it around. Then I'm going to turn it over and place it where I want him. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my umbrella. I'll put the white glue, scribble it all over the back and down the handle. You don't need a lot, just need enough to make it stick. Okay, then figure out where that's going to go. Oop, don't want to cover up his eye too much. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, the last thing is to add our raindrops. Okay, so I just take these raindrops, just add them anywhere I want on the paper. And if you didn't cut it out real well, you can turn that over, and then the black part that maybe you didn't cut out is not going to show. All right, you can put a raindrop up on the umbrella. You decide where it goes. I would love to see your little art piece. If you want to put a picture of it in the comments, you could do that. Now you could also draw with some blue, like, you know, a puddle that he's standing in down here. Okay. So it looks more like he's walking in something. He's splish-splashing around in that puddle. We have a lot of books at the library that talk about rainy day fun. This little guy, he is jumping in the puddles like crazy. So this is the project I have for you today, boys and girls. All right, come on down to the library, grab a packet, and make a cute little duckling. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Miss Lisa. Join me again next week for another craft. Bye now.